Alright gang, finally back on this 2000 Subaru. There's our vehicle identifier card. Booyah. On this one we had several codes, or a couple codes, the P0300, P0301, misfire cylinder 1, and also lean code, which I believe P0171. And I think I can post those here somehow through the maybe edit them in here in between this video. But I went ahead and hooked up after I teed into the fuel pressure after the fuel filter. I got about 12 psi. This is my good gauge. This is the one I got off Amazon, and surprisingly it reads pretty accurately. And then the kit that I bought is this nice kit. It's like 20 bucks. It's got all cool adapters and whatnot. Anyhow, you'll see it if you search on Amazon. But we've got low fuel pressure, at least coming at this point. So gladly enough, this has a rear seat, some sort of access. So I'm gonna go ahead and just condemn the fuel pump. And at the very least, understand that we've got low fuel pressure up to this point. That's why it's running lean. Not enough fuel. So, gonna dig in. We're gonna assume the fuel pump, but also there's a pre-filter on the pump usually that could be clogged. Somebody could have put something in the fuel tank. We gotta look out for that as well. So we'll get a good visual on the tank here. All right, guys, over and out. All right, guys, I just shared the first two pictures were from when I first pulled the codes on this thing and ran the live data, and then this third picture was kind of a couple more factors, and of course it was just pointing out how lean the condition was, that it was wanting to add more fuel. But so back here we've got our rear seat. We do have to remove this, so I'm gonna do, I know I've got bolts down here. I'm not sure if it just pops out. I got to do a little bit of research on that, but we're going to get this seat out and access our pump, make sure there's no contaminants in there, make sure nothing obviously is like clogging the pre-filter or the intake of the pump, and just go with another pump, put it in, and it's so easy to put in. I'll just pop a new one in once I verify there's nothing obvious going on, clogging, and then pop it in and start it up, and obviously I should have the proper pressure, and it should